Let's get into this full beat that will have you looking and feeling unstoppable this summer. So I always start off my face with a primer. I did do that off camera. I then use the NYX brow glue to brush my eyebrow hairs in the upward direction. Following that, I use the NYX brow tint pen to draw small hairs along my eyebrow line and to fill in those empty spots. Though I don't have my eyebrows laminated, I do like to give the laminated effect, hence why I brush and draw everything in an upwards direction. To conceal my eyebrows, I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 50. I use this concealer to kind of just sculpt and carve my brow in the desired shape. After applying the concealer on the top and bottom, I will then use the same brush to blend out the concealer. Once that's done, I then go in with a spoolie to just kind of brush those hairs again in an upward direction to kind of give that laminated look. For foundation, I am using the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I like to apply this either with my foundation brush, or I will sometimes use a beauty blender to just apply lightly all over my face. So lately I've been using a lip liner stain, and because you have to let it dry for about 10 to 15 minutes, this is the part where I like to put it on so that way it can start the drying process as I'm continuing the rest of my look. So here I'm just using this lip liner stain to kind of just outline my lips. So for under eye concealer, I'm currently trying out Kosa's. I put a bit on my under eyes, a little bit on my forehead, and on my chin. If you know me, you know that I am a blush fanatic and I like to layer my blushes. So the first blush in the rotation is the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in the shade Crème Brûlée. I then go in with my Fenty Contour Stick in the shade Espresso and begin to contour my forehead, underneath my cheeks, my nose, and then my jaw. Following my contour, I like to use my beauty blender to blend out my under eye concealer and then to lightly blend out the concealer on my forehead, nose, and chin as well. After blending out that concealer a bit, I then go in with a flat brush. This one is from Real Techniques, and I like to begin to blend out the cream contour. For my cheeks, I like to blend that contour in an upwards direction, kind of going towards my temples. And then for my jawline, I blend that downwards into my neck. So number one non-negotiable for my makeup looks is to set every cream and liquid product. So because my contour is a cream contour, I like to set it with this Juvia's Place bronzer palette. Similarly, I will set my under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 330. I do like a brighter under eye look, which is why I use the shade 330. It's a shade lighter than my actual skin tone. And I just use this powder to set my concealer. I would then go in with a One Size Ultra Pink loose powder and begin to place that underneath my under eyes and allow that to bake. I would then also put it underneath